Accepting health insurance. I work in the state of Florida, and here we can no longer bill for personal injury protection under auto insurance, but we still can bill under health insurance if the patient has insurance, and it's directed by prescription. Insurance billing can be a tremendous pain in the ass. We all know that if you've ever had any dealings in a medical office, or just think of the worst paperwork nightmare in the world you could possibly imagine. So that's terribly encouraging what I just said about billing insurance, but the value of billing insurance is it puts you in a category as a credible, licensed medical professional. And a lot of times we don't fit into that category for most people because they don't consider us to be part of that healthcare team. We're not part of the palliative care team in dealing with a health problem. So by billing insurance, you are tapping into a group of people who have some sort of chronic medical condition where it is vital and would be life-threatening for them not to have a job that didn't provide insurance, and at least a well-paying job that had good insurance. Some of these things out of pocket could be thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars a year, so insurance is necessary for these people. If someone has health insurance that covers massage and you just hand them a form and say, here, file it yourself, the likelihood of them ever getting reimbursed for that is probably very, very slim. What, as a massage therapist, you have to do is you have to get a provider number from the insurance company that you wish to bill. Right now in the state of Florida, and this is probably different regionally, Blue Cross seems to be the only one that has insurance that covers massage, and I've heard that Cigna does, but I don't currently have any Cigna patients that I could verify that with. We just filed our first Affordable Care Act insurance too to see if that's going to cover. We haven't heard back from the insurance company yet, so we don't know yet. Potentially there could be a lot of cultivation of new patients through the health insurance offered by the government right now. We just have to wait and see how that's going to shake out. Some people may already know. This is what I know about it. We're still waiting to find out if they're paying. But billing insurance legitimizes the profession. It legitimizes you, and it gives your patient an option that they wouldn't necessarily have if you weren't willing to bill their insurance. Having the patient file their own insurance is very rarely successful, but with the provider doing it, I've been billing insurance for 14 years now, 14 and a half years. And during the low times, during the slow times with the economy, my insurance patients come to me every week regardless because it's covered, or a portion of it's covered. It's part of their health care plan, something they factored into their income and their budget. And some people's employers also offer medical savings. Like they can use that for massage too with a prescription. So having the capability of offering billing services to your patient could dramatically impact your practice and expand your client base tremendously. If you pay every month for a coverage that would cover what you need, but you can't find someone to file the paperwork for you and it's all on you, the likelihood of you getting that particular service goes down tremendously. So just the more people who accept insurance, the more legitimate the profession becomes, and potentially the more it helps you individually. If you don't bill insurance currently, think about it. You need a provider number from the insurance company, and you need a national provider enumerator number, which you can get from a website, www.cms.com, which is a government website where all healthcare professionals must register and get an NPI number. It must be included on the billing form. The form is the same, it never changes. The diagnosis codes sometimes change, but the treatment codes don't for what you do. So it's once you figure out or once you learn how to fill out the form, it's just a matter of repeating that, duplicating that, and keeping your paperwork in order. Think about it. How much could accepting insurance dramatically affect your bottom line?